In the workplace, there's an unspoken rule that most people understand instinctively. You show up, do your job, and interact with others in a way that's respectful, professional, and cordial. But beneath that surface-level civility lies something deeper, a boundary that's easy to overlook but crucial to maintain. It's the boundary that keeps things functional, not personal. This isn't about being cold or antisocial. It's about understanding the role that emotional distance plays in keeping work, well, work. You're not there to be everyone's friend. You're there to contribute, collaborate, and go home without carrying other people's emotional baggage. Now, let's be clear. Cordiality is important. You should absolutely be kind, say good morning, ask how someone's weekend was. You should smile, be polite, and build a good working rapport. But there's a fine line between being friendly and being familiar. And once you cross that line, things can start to unravel. Because when you blur the boundary between professional and personal, the nature of your work relationships changes. Suddenly, you're not just collaborating on tasks, you're managing emotional undercurrents. People start coming to you with their problems. You find yourself involved in office drama. And worst of all, your ability to make objective decisions starts to erode. The most effective professionals understand this. They maintain what you might call a respectful distance. They're approachable, sure, but they don't overshare. They don't dig for personal details, and they don't invite others into their own private lives. They're there to do a job, not to become someone's therapist or best friend. This distance isn't a weakness. It's a quiet kind of power, because when you're not emotionally entangled, you can stay focused on what actually matters, doing the work well, making sound decisions, and navigating the inevitable chaos of corporate life without losing your head. This is especially important when dealing with management. A good relationship with your manager is important, but that doesn't mean becoming their confidant. The less personal involvement you have, the easier it is to maintain professional clarity. You're not judged on how well you get along with your boss's dog or how funny your Slack messages are. You're judged on your performance. And when that line is clear, everything becomes simpler. Distance also plays a key role when tough decisions need to be made. Maybe you need to give critical feedback. Maybe you're part of a hiring panel. Maybe you're restructuring a team. If you're too close to the people involved, every decision becomes emotionally complicated. You second-guess yourself. You hesitate to speak plainly. You worry more about preserving feelings than delivering results. That's not sustainable, and it's not professional. But when you've maintained a healthy distance, you're free to act based on merit and necessity, not on guilt, loyalty, or emotional entanglement. Now let's talk about workplace friendships, because this is where a lot of people get tripped up. There's a common belief that we should all strive to bond with our co-workers, that we're supposed to build some kind of work family. But here's the truth. While a harmonious atmosphere is important, you don't need to be friends with your colleagues. In fact, in many cases, it's better if you're not. Friendships at work often come with unspoken expectations. You're expected to take sides in conflicts. You feel obligated to prioritize someone's feelings over what's best for the team, and that complicates things fast. A simple conversation about deadlines becomes fraught with emotional undertones. Suddenly, it's not just, "Hey, can you update this on time?" It's, "Are you mad at me?" Or "Why are you being cold?" And that's how work stops feeling like work and starts feeling like high school. So no, you don't need to be friends. You just need to be fair, professional, reliable, and respectful. That's enough. At the end of the day, professional distance is a strategy, a tool for staying grounded, focused, and in control. Because work isn't your therapy. It's not your social life. It's a transaction, value exchanged for compensation. And the less you let personal entanglements interfere with that transaction, the smoother your experience will be. It doesn't mean you don't care about people. It just means you care enough to protect your time, energy, and peace of mind. So keep things respectful. Keep things kind. But most importantly, keep your distance.